Okay, I have some questions. Today, ChatGPT. I broke some vocabulary down. They're the same but different. Okay. Have you seen these words before? Have you seen these words before? Maybe. I think most of you would have seen them before. Okay, so ChatGPT. What does GBT stand for? Do you know? Yeah, the meaning. What is the meaning of GPT? Okay. Yeah. So say it again to me.
GBT stands for Generative Transformer.
So when you say it on its own, it's difficult to say, but when you say it in a sentence, it's easier. Okay. Next question. When was it founded? When was it founded? So when was it made? The first day. Do you know? When did it start? That's all right.
2018.
2018? Really? Are you sure?
I just on
2018?
18.
So when was it founded? Started? Yeah, that's, yeah. 2022. What was the date? The date. So it was founded in 2022. November, yeah. November the 1st, 2nd, 4th, 10th. What was the date? November the end of November. What is the number? The number?
30.
30? 30? 30th of November 2022. Okay, good. Okay, who made ChatGPT? Who made it? Sam Altman, yeah, good. Altman, good. Okay, so Sam Altman made it. I think there was someone else as well. Okay. How many of you use ChatGPT? Has everyone used it before?
I think no.
You haven't used it?
I use Grok3.
You used?
Grok3. Grok3. It means Twitter.
G-R-O-K?
Yeah. It is the same ChatGPT, but it have deep search. Yeah, I think
It's smarter.
smarter.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there another AI by
Elon
Elon Musk?
Yeah, good. So, yeah, perfect. So Elon Musk, you know who he is? He also was involved in making ChatGPT with Sam Altman. Good. Hello. Hello. Good.
Rock bài
Okay. Okay. So everyone uses it. So what can someone tell me what is ChatGPT? What is it? What is ChatGPT for me? For a foreigner, what is ChatGPT?
in the tool very smart. You can ask them anything. So,
Ask them everything.
And then will answer you correct answer.
Okay. What did you say before? You said IA, right?
AI.
Yeah, IA. Good. So what is that?
I think ChatGPT is AI chat. It's hand data
Translate data.
generated by data.
Oh, okay.
By data or big data. So it depends on the page. The data is answered.
Your question? Okay. Good. So if I said to you, what does ChatGPT mean to you? What do you think of?
I think ChatGPT I think it's AI.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's good. Okay. What do you think? It's email. What do you think? Oh, yeah. So when I say ChatGPT, what do you think of? So what do you know about it? When I say ChatGPT, what do you know about it? How could you explain it to me if I didn't know what it was? Not sure. So if I didn't know what ChatGPT was, and I asked you, please tell me what is it? How would you explain it to me? How would you describe ChatGPT to me? Yeah. So if I asked you, what would your answer be? Not sure. Okay. What do you think? So if I didn't know what ChatGPT was, and I asked all of you, please tell me what is it? I don't have a clue. What would you tell me?
I think ChatGPT is just a tool.
Discuss a tool. TOOL.
Yes.
Yeah. Good.
You can use it for support you in job, in
Yeah.
work,
Mhm.
and ask about if you need any information. Especially this, you can see it like your friend. You
Good.
can share emotion or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, good. So it's like a support platform, right? And information.
I used to use ChatGPT for exam.
Exam.
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay. What else? Susan.
Give some idea to explain.
Ideas. Yeah.
To explain information.
Yeah.
Can help you to answer fastly.
Good. Yeah.
When you live in also, and for the this advantage, I think now the people depend on ChatGPT too much.
Too much.
So
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So right now we're just, that's good, but we're just right now explaining what ChatGPT is, but it's good. So it gives you ideas. Okay, Susan?
I think it's related to community thing, human intelligence.
Human intelligence, yeah, good. Like what you said before.
ChatGPT also can create the image to
Correct.
create the image from the text.
Create.
Create the image, the photos
The photos
from the text.
from the text. Oh, okay, yeah. So from text to photos. Okay, yeah. Good. What do you think?
My friends say ChatGPT like fortune teller.
Fortune teller. Do you know what fortune teller is? Fortune teller? They say it in maybe Vietnamese. Okay. You guys at the back, what do you think? Anything else from these points? Words in English? Yeah.
ChatGPT maybe don't understand
That's only language. Yeah. Good. Okay. You? Yeah. Support homework. Yeah.
So
For children. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. So yeah. So there's many reasons why you use ChatGPT. It's obviously to get better with the language you pick, but it can help you in different ways, like here. Okay. I just wanted to see what your answers were. Okay. Do you have anything else?
ChatGPT can also create many interesting funny stories or create pictures.
Picture. Picture. Stories, right? Stories.
Story and picture.
Okay. So the next question is, how does ChatGPT help you? How does it help you? So, does it help you a lot or a little bit or not at all? What would you say? How much does it help you when you're learning a language? A lot? A lot. Does anyone think it doesn't help them a lot? Yeah? It helps all of you a lot.
It's free.
Okay, and free. Okay. Free platform. Free, right? It's 0. Okay.
Like sometimes when I have some problem to ask, so immediately I wanted to ask you, but that time you were busy with your football match, so that's why help me.
Okay. So it's a friend,
My friend.
your friend. Okay.
Of course, it's it's not as handsome as you,
Yeah.
but it's more useful.
Yeah. Okay. Who was the person who said there was the other name? G. Who said? Is it G? Yeah. This. GR. Oh, free. Like this. Has anyone used this before?
Yes.
You have. Okay, so
I just installed it.
you just have.
So now I
So, can you tell me, whoever has used this, what is the difference between this and ChatGPT? Is there any differences?
It is the same, but if you add something in broccoli, and you I don't know, tóm tắt là gì ta?
Summarize?
Summarize.
Summarize? Yeah.
So ChatGPT, if you add something into a long answer, you need to read on. So broccoli convenient.
Okay. You've used it as well?
Yes.
Do you think there's any more differences?
I think it's the same job.
Same.
But this AI has different data, so I think Rock has a different data.
Okay.
But I usually use ChatGPT.
You usually use that. Okay. Okay, so now I want to know the advantages of ChatGPT, okay? So, do you want to give me one for advantages? Okay, what do you think?
I think after GPT can have benefits. On one hand, solve problem quickly more.
Solve problem quickly, good. Good. What about? It's the first time, right?
Yes, it's the first.
Your friend.
First come here.
Oh.
It is my neighbor.
Your neighbour.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
Okay.
tell him to come here.
She.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. What is your name? Me. Me. M-I. Me. Oh. Okay. And your neighbours. Okay. Do you use ChatGPT? Okay. What do you like about it? Many benefits. Yeah. Good. For everyone. Good. Good. Okay. Right. So what I'm going to do now is this side will be disadvantages. Okay. But from you this way will be advantages. Okay. So we'll go back. So it'll be a debate. Okay. To see what is the answer for ChatGPT. So we'll start. So you guys are disadvantages, and you two. Okay. So another advantage. You. So your advantages, okay. But I want you to tell me why. Give me 1 point. Why do you think ChatGPT is good? What is an advantage? or a positive? Hello? Team. So what do you think? So some of you have maybe prepared already, some of you haven't, but sometimes I don't want you to prepare because in a real life situation you can't prepare. Like if there's an emergency situation, you have to think on the spot, okay? Think on the spot. Okay. So it's always good to prepare anything. Prepare homework, prepare lesson, and it gives you more time. But sometimes you can't prepare, okay? Sometimes you have emergency situation where you have to think fast, okay? Think fast. So it can happen in school or at work, but for instance, like a doctor or someone at the hospital, they have to think fast because many patients come in with many problems. Maybe they have a broken arm, or maybe they have a heart problem, or maybe they fell over, maybe they had an accident. So doctors in hospital or nurses have to think fast, okay? So in some situations for you guys, if you went to another country, someone could ask you any question, but you don't have time to prepare an answer. So it's good that you prepare, but sometimes you have to think when it happens. When something happens, you have to think of an answer quickly. Okay? So, yeah, that's one. Okay, so, yeah, you guys are your advantages, okay? And you guys are disadvantages. So we'll do one advantage, one disadvantage, okay? And if you don't agree with what they say, you can give your opinion to them, okay? You guys, yeah, okay. So you would give your one of your points, and they would listen. And if they didn't agree with what your point was, they would say why they don't agree, okay? And then it'll be your turn to do the same, okay? So you guys will go first, okay? So hopefully you have many points, okay? So I will just pick one of you to think of a point, okay? And then after, I will pick one of you, okay? Okay, so we'll go now. Okay, so how about you? You? Yeah, so can you give us 1 point for a disadvantage? Okay? But you tell everybody, okay? Okay, so everyone listen. Okay. When you eat too much? Oh, use it too much, sorry, yeah. Okay, yeah. So when you use it too much, you don't believe in yourself, okay? Okay, good point. Okay. So now your team, Is there anything you would say about her answer? Or if not, we would go to your point. So it's a debate, okay? So you give a point, they give a point. But if you don't agree with a point, you can say, actually, I think this, okay? Okay. So what do you think about her point? So what do you think? So she said, right, that's what you said. It's like mine, yeah. So what do you think about her point?
She's right.
Okay.
Because when we use something else, it's helpful to lazy and he cannot to give the idea.
Yeah.
He cannot to replace idea what it's helping him to release herself.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay, good. So that's the idea of this exercise. So you will give a point and then you will explain what her answer, if you agree or disagree, or what do you think about her point. Then it'll be your turn to pick one. Okay? So yeah.
Can find out your voice.
Your voice?
Yeah, you're going to turn it into test.
Okay, good. Okay.
I often use it because I'm very lazy to write.
So it understands your voice.
Yeah,
And
understand
then-
my voice.
Yeah.
And to turn it into text.
Into text.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Also, you'll probably notice I never used it. So for me, I'm learning today as well. So you're teaching me about this, but also when you tell me your answers, I'm using my listening skills to remember what you said and then write it down. So you use listening skills every day. Okay. So it's the same for you. You guys are listening to your answers and then thinking of a response or a reply. Okay? So that's what she just said. So now your team, someone, what do you think about her point? What do you think? So it can be any of you, but actually, yeah, so when one of you have done it, I don't want the same person to answer, I will pick someone else to answer. Okay? So you've done it now, and who was the other? You've done it, so now it's someone else. Okay? So, someone else, what do you think about this point? Yeah?
Your her opinion is not right.
Not right?
Yeah, because
Okay.
if you
But you've got to say it louder so they can hear.
if you pronunciation exactly, the ChatGPT will understand. But if you say not exactly, not understand.
Ah, okay. Good. Okay. So if you don't pronounce correctly, it won't pick up what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can write on this is right. It's correct for ChatGPT to understand. But it's make you lost a lot of time to buy
To text.
test.
To
Yeah.
text.
And you talk, your voice is fastly for
Okay.
ChatGPT to give you the answer there.
think that it can cause mistakes. Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah.
And ChatGPT can when you use your voice on ChatGPT, it's right. ChatGPT understand and it's help you to take double your action.
To take double
your action.
accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If your action is good, ChatGPT understand you.
Okay. But if the accent is not good, like she said, then what? Then
It's help you to double check again.
okay. But it's a disadvantage. So yeah, it's a good point. So the disadvantage is can waste time, right? Waste time. Poor speech can waste time because you have to say it again. Okay. Good.
We can practice. We can practice our actions.
Actions. Okay. Okay. Another. Now your point. Now someone else. Yeah.
Yeah, if you search some information in ChatGPT, ChatGPT just answer basic answer, not deep answer.
Okay. Basic answers. Okay. Basic answers.
It's not correct. Sometimes people
Incorrect.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
correct. No. I says the answer is not correct because sometimes we didn't know how to ask ChatGPT.
What's it? It's wrong what you said.
Example, they have maybe 4 or 5 answers.
Yeah.
So we would ask some deep meaning. You know. By the way, we have to ask in detail.
In detail.
So we try the best one
Okay.
to.
So you have to ask a detailed question.
Yeah, I always maybe as the first answers I feel it's not satisfying me.
So base. So
Yeah,
it's
so
base.
I ask please suggest some more. So they give me a list.
Okay.
So
But
I choose the best
but
one.
at first it gives you a basic answer.
Yeah, it depends on how the questions.
Okay. So it depends how you ask the question.
So if you ask words by words, maybe it's like a person, and sometimes words than person's answer. But when you explain the detail,
Yeah.
I mean the contact, the situation, it will give you some big answer.
Okay. So that's a good or bad thing? You think it's a good thing? Okay. So you think it gives you basic information and answers, but you think it depends how you ask the question. So yeah. So if you ask, what do you say, like a blunt question, maybe they give you a basic answer, but if you explain more, then they give you a more detailed.
They give a list of 5 answers.
Yeah.
So I will ask which answer is used in the daily.
Which is used daily.
So
Yeah.
that will give the best one.
Okay.
So I remember this one.
So it gives you many answers.
Yeah, many answers.
Suggestions. Basic answer information. Okay. Another person. she? Yeah. Translate. Good. Many language. Yeah. With Vietnamese. Oh, if you need. Good. So it translates many languages. Good. Okay. What do you think about that? What do you think? What do you think? Translates many languages. What do you think? It's just your opinion. There's no right or wrong answer. Just what do you think? Just your feeling. What do you feel when I write? What do you think about this? What do you feel? Region, yeah.
It cannot understand and translate it wrong.
Okay. So depending where you are in Vietnam, it can be confusing for someone to read. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Other language, different nature like lawyer, legal.
Yeah.
ChatGPT cannot accept
Legal information.
Legal information in Vietnam policies, something like that.
Vietnam
policies.
Policies.
Policy or law. So
Really?
it can answer the wrong
It
question.
can't. CANT. It cannot.
Cannot
yeah.
answer the right question. It answer the past of lesson and it's incorrect in the right now.
So incorrect information about legal and policies.
Yeah, because it didn't update.
Good. Yeah, update. So it's also an app as well. So apps, they always update, or sometimes they don't. So update. So sometimes the information is old information, it's not new information. So yeah. So when it's legal or policies, sometimes they change, or laws. So yeah, okay.
Sometimes some legal is security and privacy, so ChatGPT cannot check its data, so it
Cannot give.
the wrong information.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think about what she just said? What do you think? How did you know about how did you know about that?
So because I used to technically to study legal and policy, and this it's not right. It answered in the past, not the real one now.
So policies, legal information you've learnt before, and it hasn't given the correct information. It's not been updated. It's all in the past. Past information.
Yes. Sometimes it's sometimes just the cell remake the policy not in the room.
They say again.
Tự tạo ra những cái
They self-create. Self-create. Good. Yeah.
self-create the information, so but the information is not
True.
not true. Có khi nói nó tự tạo ra luôn, chứ nó không phải là trong
Good. Okay. So, someone on this side, what do you think about what she just said? So, they self-create information. So, they put the information to you, but it's not true. It's like fake news, fake information, or biased information. Right?
I don't think so. I think information is elastic and true.
It's true.
Elastic is elastic.
Latest, not latest, new, good. It's the latest information. Latest, yeah, good. I'll write that down. Latest, new, updated. Latest, yeah. So like the latest news. We sometimes say that, like the latest news, so new news. Like when you look on your phone, it sometimes, I know it has it on football, it puts like the latest result or the latest news, so it tells you what's going on. Yeah, okay, so that's what you think. Okay, good.
So, but I don't think it's related to
You don't think? So maybe it's for some majors not, maybe, okay. But general things, it probably is the latest information. But maybe for something like that specific, maybe it's more detailed.
The more information people ask,
Yeah.
the more is
Later.
give a correct answer.
Yeah.
So like the law and some policy example, maybe it's changed every day, or maybe not any changes. So it doesn't update.
Yes, sir.
You. What do you think? Another point.
So yeah, this advanced has a bit of problem with the environment pollution.
Environment pollution.
Yes, the problem because to trend and progress the AI has to pay for water and
Water.
yes, water and electricity.
Electricity.
So I the news this morning, the BTV says if you try GPT-1 say one pattern can be like 50 electric lights.
Electric lights.
Yeah, 50.
Just
So-
one question.
Yes, one
It's
pattern.
consume energy that
Consumes.
improves.
So your answer is it consumes a lot of water and electrical energy.
Yes,
Yeah, water
and
to
as
And
and
water
yeah, water to cool down the server.
all down the server.
Yeah, cool down.
So it makes the hot server, right?
Yeah, it allows energy in short time if they allow heat. It need to be cooled down.
So it uses a lot of energy, electrical energy, sorry. Energy and water. Right?
Yeah, water
and
to cool down.
water. And it changes the environment a lot of
It changes
CO.
CO2.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know what CO2 is?
Yes.
Carbon dioxide.
It's make the earth hotter.
You should know this. What's this? Do you know what this is? CO2. Oh, is it down? What, the two? Two. Oh, sorry. Like that. Do you know what that is? So it causes a lot of that as well. Okay. Carbon dioxide. Right, carbon dioxide.
Sorry? Yeah, CO and CO2.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a problem for the environment.
Yes, it's a big problem with AI economy.
Okay. What about you? What do you think about her answer? Yeah.
Another advantage of ChatGPT is you can use ChatGPT whenever and wherever,
Good. Whenever.
as long as you have internet interaction.
Okay. So maybe that could be a negative thing, right? You need internet. So maybe it's a negative.
But at present, everywhere has internet interaction.
Okay.
On the mountain or
Yeah.
in the beach.
Really?
Yeah.
It has internet.
Yeah, on the mountain, people can use the internet.
Okay.
Maybe 3G or 4G internet
Okay.
or Wi-Fi interaction.
Wherever, whenever, but maybe the negative. Needs Wi-Fi. So maybe the negative, it needs Wi-Fi, but the advantage is that you can use it whenever, wherever, in reason.
Yes, and it's very convenient.
Convenient.
Convenient. You just have a smartphone. It's small and
Is it just on phones? ChatGPT. Can you use it on a laptop?
yes, I have it in a laptop. But you can use it in the phone, and it's very small and convenient. You can instead you search in dictionaries. You can search just in ChatGPT, so
Yeah,
it's very
yeah.
convenient.
So it's good for vocabulary.
Yes.
Good. Does anyone else have any points? Now, either one, up to you. Does anyone else? Oh, you. What about you?
You.
No. Yeah. What do you think? It can be either now, advantage or disadvantage, it's up to you.
If you use web on ChatGPT on website, it's free.
It's free. Say again. Limit time. Limited time for search. Okay. Good. Privacy information. Okay, tell me.
As a private, for example, you have lots of information that you don't want to share to anyone, and maybe instead you provide it for ChatGPT for retail and things, and it's spilled in. Yeah.
On what? Any
Yeah.
information?
Yes, maybe it's linked.
Business.
Yeah, business, and if somebody else can use the information link to do something private and brand new. And
So some information so it's not private, The information is not private.
yeah, they say it's in the private, but I wonder if you keep it in private, how they can train it there.
Okay. So lots of information goes on ChatGPT, but they say it's private, but maybe some information, some information gets leaked. Yeah, leaked. Do you know the word leaked? Yeah, leaked to people. Leaked. So it happens a lot in leaked information happens a lot with businesses. Somehow somebody finds information about something that was meant to be a secret, but then someone finds out and it goes to everybody quickly.
And some people they use this as a criminal, for example, criminal can do something illegal.
Illegal, yeah. Illegal.
Illegal. Yeah. For example, face swap. Face swap. Yeah, and they can use as a technology to do some brands. Scam.
So it can be illegal. So you know the face swap, where you swap faces with someone. They now have technology to do that. So maybe you can see someone who you know, but it's not them. They've got the software to change their face. So you believe it's someone you know, but it actually isn't. So there's a lot of illegal activity and crimes. And maybe they take money or they
in the bank account.
trick. Yes.
And like for ChatGPT, everyone can do it. Not for the AI expert. Everyone can do it.
Yeah. Good.
Copyright.
Copyright. Yeah. Do you know what copyright is? Copyright. So all of you probably would have used copyright somewhere. You would have used copyright in school, or you would have used it in work. Could you explain copyright to them?
Yeah, the right to use it. Maybe it's the right to use text of your own to create some invention. You have a right to use it. If everyone wants to use it, you have to ask yourself.
Yeah. So copyright is like the rights to use information. So many businesses have copyright because somebody could take your idea. So if you put copyright on information or pictures, nobody can steal it and take it for themselves. So if you put copyright, it's yours and only yours. But if you don't put copyright on a name or a building or a place, then someone can take it and copy it. So if you make a business, you have to have copyright, so no one copies your idea or takes your idea. Okay?
Sometimes it has bias, resource,
Bias, B-I-A-S.
Yes.
Bias, biased, yeah, I think we put this one.
Stereotype.
Stereotype.
Yes.
Yeah.
Em biết là bias.
Bias. Bias là thiên vị.
Đúng rồi.
Like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bias resource.
Yeah. Yeah. Research.
Yes.
Yeah. And you said stereotype, right?
Yes.
What do you mean by that, stereotype?
Yeah, for example, just if they say, for that policy Donald Trump given is not good, and he think, yeah, this can make you stereotype and maybe you
One side.
Yeah, how you think that depends on the chance.
Yeah, okay. So biased information is like, say I believe something, I could tell you all, but it's not true it might be true information, but it's my information, my opinion. So it's like biased research or biased information. It's when it's not quite true, it's kind of it's in between, because it's more like my opinion, my view. So like the news, I think we've done this before on the news. Sometimes the news, they show like fake information, because when you watch the news, you watch it or read it and you believe it. But not everything you see on the news is true. So if you watch the news tonight, if you watched it in Vietnam, and then you watched it in Cambodia, or you watched it in England, and it was to do with, say, Russia or America, everyone's opinion is different. So they give you the information of what is happening in America, but it's more their opinion. They show more about their opinion. So it can be biased. It's not. So if you watch the news in America, it's what they want to show you. And in Vietnam will show you something similar, but maybe a little bit different. And the same in England. They show you what's going on, but not 100%. They'll show you maybe 80%. But obviously on the news, they show you what they want. They decide what to show you, if that makes sense. Does that make sense or not? Maybe not. So how can I say it? So Russia and Ukraine have a war, right? So if you watch them, so the war's happening now, lots of people are dying, there's lots of fighting. Ukraine believe one thing, Russia believe something else. So if you watch Russia news, you will listen to what they say. But if you watch Ukraine news, you'll listen to what they think, what the people think, what the president think. But it's not the same opinion, it's not the same information. So you watch the news, you see the fighting and bombs, but they tell you different information, they tell you different information, like that. So it can be biased sometimes, because it's their opinion. But if I went to Russia or Ukraine, I would probably tell you something different to what they've told you. Okay?
Yes, ethical issue.
Ethical.
Ethical issue.
E-T-H-I-C-A-L.
Yeah, ethical issue. Sometimes it's create a harmful content.
Ethical issues. That's
Issue.
it. Harmful. Ethical issue. And harmful. What was it? Sorry, harmful.
Harmful contents.
Contents. Harmful contents. Okay. Like what's harmful contents?
Harmful contents is not control the content about the child, about the relations, or sometimes it's make the uncomfortable.
Harmful is uncomfortable.
Yes.
I know what she means. For example, just when you ask ChatGPT how to control increasing of the population, they just pay all the thing they just create the idea, or they give another option that help people have the population go down, but they don't care about the humanity.
Humanity.
Humanity. Yes, maybe some idea they offer may be cruel. Yeah, but that's needful to down the population increasing.
Okay. Does anyone else have anyone else?
Sometimes over loss, or if a lot of people try ChatGPT.
I'm sorry.
Over loss.
Loss.
Overload.
Overload.
And
Overload. And it crashed.
It's
things.
Yes. It stopped working for a long time.
Crash.
what's
Crash. Crash. Right.
Grass.
Yeah. What's the word you
Yeah.
were saying?
Grass.
No. What's the
I
word you
always
said?
say that
D-
grass.
This group
Disgroup.
Disrupt.
Oh, disturb. Disturb.
Disturb.
D-I-S-T. Oh, disrupt. Disrupt. This?
yes.
Oh, disrupt. Okay. But, yeah.
Disrupt and
Overload.
overload.
O-V-E-L. Oh, sorry, O-V-E-R-L-O-A-D.
Yes.
Okay. Overload and disrupt and crash. If sometimes when everybody uses one app all together, the app or website crashes. You know, crash. Lag. Oh, lag. Yeah. The same with Wi-Fi. Yeah, if the Wi-Fi is not good, the website can lag. L-A-G. Or disconnect. Yeah, disconnect. Yeah. Or it can crash. Some, like I know before, Instagram crashes a lot, so no one can go on, or TikTok crashes sometimes, and then no one can use it maybe for 1 hour till they fix the problem. Yeah. Okay. What's the time? Okay. Okay. Another question. So, do you use ChatGPT every day?
Yes. I do every day.
No?
Sometimes.
Just sometimes? Okay. Who else said sometimes? Every day? Every day? Every day? Sometimes? Sometimes.
It can be a lot of round in our life. It can be coworker, assistant, parents, friends, teachers, a lot of that.
Okay. Good. Okay, that's me. Never use it. To be honest, when I came here, I didn't even know what it was until someone told me, probably here, about it, and I was like, oh, probably him, and I was like, oh, okay, but I never knew about it, and I didn't know about GROK free, the one you said. I didn't know about that one. Yeah. Grok free, didn't know about it at all.
Grok Free is on SoundCloud by Elon Musk.
Also by Elon Musk.
Yes.
Okay, so when was that invented? When was Grok free? Is it before ChatGPT or after? When did they make it?
I just did.
Do you use it every day?
No, sometimes when I want to read story, I like, yeah, I write some information about story. So we will create the story. I read down. That's all.
So okay, one last question. What is the main reason you use ChatGPT? What is the main reason you use it?
Study English.
It's fun. When I learn Chinese.
Chinese?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to learn sentences for example.
Sentences,
Yeah.
okay.
Often to talk. I use my voice to talk a lot. ChatGPT help me to do the sentences. This is for me.
Yeah.
This is easy for me to understand.
That's another advantage. So sentences, questions, conversations you can have, right? Yeah. Pronunciation. Okay. So what is the main reason you use ChatGPT?
I want to find the information from my question.
From your questions?
Yes.
Okay, good. What about you? For studying? Okay. Why do you use ChatGPT? Why do you use it?
I use
Creating story? Okay, good. You? Curious? Yeah. Say again? Smart. Yeah. Intuition. Oh, intelligent. Yeah. Did you say intuition? Intuition. What about you two? You rarely use it? Oh, okay. So do you use something else or nothing else? So do you use another? Yeah. Do you use another device or do you don't use anything? So you don't use anything? Oh, you use Google? Okay. Okay. You? Support your work? Okay. Good. Good. Your essays? Okay, yeah, that's it. That's it for today. Okay. Wednesday, what's Wednesday's topic? Who knows? Wednesday's topic, what is it? Oh, is Is it? Oh yeah, I think it is. Yeah, yeah it is. Review story or movie. Good. Yeah. Good. Or book. Review books, movies. Yeah. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, so Wednesday. So it will be review. What is it? Review a book or movie. Okay. If you haven't, or something you've watched recently, because maybe some of you don't read books or some of you don't watch movies, think of something you have seen or watched. It can even be TikTok if you haven't watched. It can even be TikTok if you haven't watched a movie or read a book. But yeah, to review. So if you look on Google, you can get ideas of how to review a book or a movie. So it's a little bit of homework, but when you come here, it will just be you explaining what you have watched and what your opinion is, what you think about whatever it is. Okay. So this is a bit more of a homework exercise for you to do. That's why I gave it to you before, so you have time to prepare. But then when you come, it will just be you speaking about whatever it is. Okay? Okay, so see you Wednesday.
See you Wednesday.
See you Wednesday. Good luck tomorrow as well.
Good luck tomorrow.
See you. I'll come home. Có chứ, làm gì ăn?
What's Mr. Long?
Này
Mr.
ăn chay.
Long said,
Hơi ít.
communication during study. I think non-teacher.
Tiếng.